Hola amigos de Placer Culpable. Hoy vamos a ir directamente a las plataformas, a una interesante docuserie que se está exhibiendo en A&E. Está hecho con testimonios de las propias protagonistas, es decir, las famosas Playmates más conocidas como las conejitas y sus recuerdos como aquellas impactantes revelaciones que ocurrieron antes que seguramente muchos de ustedes ni siquiera nacían. El trabajo, a mi gusto, para mí, está muy bien hecho. Yo asistí a una conferencia de prensa a la que me invitaron y luego entrevisté a una de ellas y también a la directora de Secretos de Playboy, que así se llama, donde se puede ver cómo Hugh Hefner, el famoso magnate que se transformó en un millonario gracias al imperio, en base a qué, a la explotación, a las drogas, en fin, a que fueron sometidas quienes hoy son las protagonistas. Hace un par de semanas salió en los titulares del Mundo el lugar que está cerrado, pero todavía intacto allá en Los Ángeles, cuando fue condenado el comediante Bill Cosby por haber abusado precisamente allí de una adolescente. Les invito a que escuchemos lo que nos dijeron Miki García, ex conejita, por supuesto ahora grande, pero ya la van a ver ustedes cuando estaba muy joven, y también a la directora Alexandra Dean. Quiero preguntarle a Miki, por favor, ¿qué consejos le daría a las jóvenes en estos momentos en que no hay revistas, pero sí hay redes sociales que podrían ser y caer en la manipulación?
Yes, okay. Well, first of all, I come from, I think, another perspective, and I think this is what will empower women more than anything, and that is to really, first of all, establish a relationship with an attorney, and then any type of contract that is presented to you, you hand it to your attorney, you don't sign it, you never take your clothes off um, before the contract is negotiated. Don't just sign something and allow your rights to be taken away forever, in perpetuity. And that's what Hefner did to us. That is something that has to be stopped. So women today need to take control of what documents that they sign. That's absolutely number one. If you want to own your photos, and if you don't own your photos, you better darn well know what you're going to sign in order to control your destiny. For example, Hefner and Playboy, they went ahead and licensed out our nude photos to the largest hardcore pornography distributor in the world called MindGeek. That is absolutely deplorable, and no one can ever tell me that that was the right thing to do with what he had called us the girls next door. That is abominable, absolutely abominable. As for the woman today with social media, stop sexting. Don't send your photos, your nude photos to your boyfriend. I don't care what's going on. You never send your nude photos anywhere. Do not do any sex tapes because those things will end up on the internet. You can darn well bet on it. And maybe Kim Kardashian and Chris made money from sex tapes that were leaked, but that's not always the case. And you want to be in control, so women have to be responsible for themselves and be in control. It starts with uh, knowing about the contracts and making sure that you are not looped into something that you do not want to be. And the other thing is make sure that you keep your clothes on while the cell phone is clicking away. You want to be in control of that. If a woman wants to go into the adult industry, that should be her choice. But again, I would say the same thing. Make sure that you understand what you're signing and what you're doing, because you're not always going to be that young woman. You're not. You're going to age. I'm 77 years old, and I can still say that I'm proud of my pictures. I was very careful about the placement of my hands and legs and all of that. Editing is a very important part of the process of doing, whether it's film or photos. That's very important also. But women have to be very, very careful. And I would say even for today's Playboy, they still have a centerfold, although it's 4 times a month rather than each month. They're doing it according to the weather. It's summer, spring, winter, and fall. Playmates. Okay. These women should sign contracts that are equitable. And that means being paid equitably. For God's sakes, give these women the money that they deserve, because Playboy is going to use those photos ad infinitum, and they will make lots of money, and you will get no residuals, royalties, absolutely nothing. So please understand what you're getting into and make it work for you. My advice from my heart is, do not make a living from your body. Don't make a living from your looks. Don't even walk the ramp. Don't do any of those things, because it just breeds a certain type of atmosphere that's not conducive for women's empowerment. Even though they believe that at the time, I think, it's my opinion, that in the long run, it does not serve the woman well at all. Believe me.
Thank you so
And
much, Mickey.
I work for the most famous pornographer in the world.
Thank you so much, Mickey. Mi pregunta para
Thank you.
Alexandra tiene que ver también, ¿cuál es el mensaje de este documental? Por lo que hemos visto, realmente está extraordinario. Pero también estoy pensando en las nuevas generaciones. ¿Cuál es el mensaje, Alexandra?
I think it's very much along the lines of what Mickey was just saying. I think for women, there is this incredible seduction when we're young to, getting our power from our looks. Because we're young and it's fun and we feel powerful when we're beautiful. And why shouldn't we? And I think the problem is when you put all of your emphasis on your body and your looks, it can be a very, very terrible trap for women, because other people manipulate it very easily. But also, what do we do when we age? You know? Who are we when we age if we put all our identity in our looks and that's how we sell ourselves in the world? And I think, I don't have any daughters, I have sons, but if I had a daughter, I would spend a lot of time talking to her about this, because I truly believe that you do need to enjoy your body, enjoy your sexuality, be free, but at the same time, find another identity for yourself beyond your body and your sexuality, where you can put your power and your self-respect and your dignity, and grow there, mainly to protect yourself so that you can be powerful as you grow older and you can feel safe.
Me gustaría saber la opinión de qué les pareció la serie y también lo que acabamos de entregar. Y yo me despido hasta la próxima semana con una nueva entrevista. ¿Sabe de quién? Del elenco de Elvis, que es precisamente el estreno de la próxima semana. Hasta entonces.